Good morning, students. Let's start with a new chapter, Globalization and the Indian Economy. In today's world, as consumers, we are having a wide choice of goods and services before us. We are having latest model of digital cameras, mobile phones and televisions, etc. Every season, new models of automobiles can be seen on Indian roads. Those days have passed when we were having only ambassadors and Fiat cars. Now, Indians are having the cars which are produced by all top companies in the world. Same as we are having a wide choice in other things such as from shirts to television to processed fruit juices. Such wide ranging choice of goods in our markets is a recent phenomenon. Such type of choice was not there even 2 decades back. Our markets have been transformed much within a matter of years. Question is, how are these changes affecting the life of people and what are the factors that are bringing about these changes? Now, production across countries. Before coming up of MNC until mid of 20th century, MNC means multinational corporation. Production was done within the countries only. Colonies such as India exported raw material and foodstuff and imported finished goods. The distant countries were connected by trade. This situation was before large companies known as multinational companies emerged on the scene. What is MNC? It stands for Multinational Corporation. It is a company that owns and controls production in more than one nation. MNCs set up offices and factories for production in regions where they can get cheap labor and other resources so that the cost of production is low and MNCs can earn greater profits. Take an example, a large MNC that produces industrial equipments design its product in research centers that are located in US and then has the components manufactured in China. These components are then shipped to Mexico and Eastern Europe where the products are assembled and finished products are sold everywhere. Also, the company's customer care call centers are located in India. From the above situation, we can state that products are manufactured in China as it provides advantages of being cheap manufacturing location. Products are shipped to Mexico because of its closeness to the markets in US and Europe. Because of India's high-skilled engineers and educated English-speaking youth, customer care call centers are located in India. We can conclude that MNC is not only selling its finished products globally, but more important, the goods and services are produced globally. As a result, production is organized in increasingly complex way. Production process is divided into small parts and spread out across the globe. Next part is interlinking production across countries, or how MNCs increase their production across the world or across the different countries of world. MNCs set up production close to the markets where skilled and unskilled laborers are available at low cost and where other factors of productions are available. It might look for government policies that look after the interests. MNCs increase their production by the following ways. Number one, it can increase the production by making investment. The money that is spent to buy assets such as land, building, machines, and other equipments is called investment. Investment made by MNCs is called foreign investment. Any investment is made with the hope that these assets will earn profits. MNCs can increase the production by working with local companies. MNCs set up production jointly with some of the local companies of these countries. The benefit to the local company of such joint production is twofold. First, MNCs can provide money for additional investments like buying new machines for faster production. Second, MNCs might bring with them the latest technology for production. Third way is by buying local companies. Most common route for MNC investments is to buy up local companies and then to expand production. For example, Cargill Foods, a very large American MNC, has brought over smaller Indian companies such as Parak Food that had built a large marketing network in various parts of India. Cargill is now the largest producer of edible oil in India with the capacity to make 5 million pouches daily. Next way is by placing order to local producer. Large MNCs in developed countries place orders for the production with small producers. Garments, footwear, sports items are the examples of industries where production is carried out by a large number of small producers around the world. Then the products are supplied to MNCs which sell these under their own brand names to customers. These large MNCs have power to determine price, quality, delivery, and labor conditions for these distant producers. In these ways, MNCs are spreading their product and interacting with local producers in various countries across the globe. Also, the production in widely dispersed location is getting interlinked. That's all for the day. Have a nice day.